Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. This is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV, and I am Sarah Jane. The topic for tonight, tonight because it's evening here in the UK, is go with the flow. Some 4-6 weeks ago, something like that, I saw one of the images that go up on places like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, and it was on LinkedIn that said something along the lines of only dead fish go with the flow. And I'm sure many of you, as I have heard, it's just go with the flow of life. And my immediate reaction to that only dead fish was, nah, you're wrong there. And I think there's an element of right and wrong. Because my immediate reaction where dead fish is concerned is, but if they get snagged, they can't get out of it. Whereas if we get stuck, if we've been going with the flow, but get stuck, we can actually work ourselves free. We can go against the flow. We can take a detour. So if the flow wants to go straight ahead, but we see a turning we want to take, we can do that. But I think the saying, go with the flow, as far as I'm concerned, is about trusting life. There are certain things that are outside our control. And so we do just have to get on with them, because there's just that. It is outside our control. There are other things that it does feel like we are trying to swim against the tide. We're trying to swim upstream, but they're challenges in life. And so there is an aspect of only dead fish, but there is also that aspect of but only dead fish can get stuck and not free themselves. Unless something comes along that knocks the blockage that they're stuck in. So life and going with the flow, to me, is about letting life when you know that it is outside of your control. Anything that is inside your control, that's when you have a choice. And even if something's outside your control, you still have a choice. It may be what they call Hobson's choice. It may be which is the lesser of the two. And I don't want to go into using negative words, but which is the lesser of the two. And by doing nothing, we are making a choice. You sit on the fence, but you are making a choice. Things don't go away. And by making the choice sooner, where you've got right, well, you've got a choice, we haven't got a choice, you are in far more control of that choice than by trying to close your eyes, trying to shut it out, trying to ignore it when it's going to happen anyway. Yes, there are circumstances I can think of within my family life, but I'm not going to go into those because it's not fair on those individuals if they ever watch this and know those particular members of family. They probably won't, but that's beside the point. So there are circumstances where it's, do you say something to that person because of something that person's done, and does that person really need to know about it? And the truth of the matter is, in the situation I'm thinking about, absolutely they needed to know. And there wasn't any doubt about that because they were going to find out anyway. So there are situations where, do you know what? Don't just bury your head in the sand. That's not going with the flow. That's not allowing yourself to have freedom of choice. Yeah, it is, I suppose. It's the third choice. But doing nothing isn't going with the flow of life. Doing nothing is hoping things will go away, burying your head in the sand, and usually making things an awful lot worse. So don't be the dead fish that gets stuck and cannot untangle itself. Allow yourself to be who you are. Make your choices and go with them. So going with the flow to me is something really positive. It's allowing life, because life has things in mind for us. But yes, you can choose to take detours. You can feel at times as if you're paddling upstream or going against the tide, but that only makes us stronger. So I hope that has helped and has given a different perspective, because that's what that little piece on LinkedIn did. It made me think about it. And I hope those thoughts, little nuggets, are helpful. Thank you for joining me. The next one is emotions. So I will see you again soon. And please enjoy all the other Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls that are shared through our Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls page on Gift of Healing TV, giftofhealingtv.com. Shared by myself mostly, but also some of my previous guests on the programs. So please feel free to avail yourself of them. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. Love, peace, and light to you all. Namaste.